It's time! Hold on. I was watching the necropsy of a snake before starting stream, so I was all on my phone just watching this really cool video of like a couple of snakes getting dissected for the sake of like analyzing their cause of death and like see what's up with them. It was really informative. Like the first one, it had a bunch of fat around the heart and up in the neck, which is something that can happen in infant snakes apparently, but this snake was an adult snake, which is not normal. So that fatty heart condition could have been one of the causes. Also, a little fun fact is with a lot of lizards, the bile in the gallbladder can start to cause some discoloration in the surrounding flesh because of decomposition. It can start happening within the first few hours of death, which is really interesting. Because I know that some animals, like chameleons, they can discolor, like they can become discolored extremely quickly after death because of the color cells in their skin. They just start to deteriorate really fast, so a lot of chameleons end up turning like black and gray very shortly after death. So a lot of like taxidermied models have that discoloration specifically because that's something that's super difficult to avoid. And it's just I'm feeling very nerdy right now because I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool! Because I am a biology nerd. I love biology, and I'm especially interested in things like teratology, taxidermy, things like that. More of my studying has been related to microbiology because there's not much else I can study with it being a minor instead of a major. But it's still really cool seeing other people's studies and stuff. Seeing these like dissections and necropsies and things like that. Seeing like causes of death. Because that's really important for the veterinary field and stuff like that. And I just wanted to talk about it because I think it's so cool. Also, I have soup with me. Oh. My Tupperware has a big crack in it, and I didn't even notice. Thankfully nothing's leaked through, but it's because it's close to the top, but no! My Tupperware! No! Well, anyway, today, I wanted to try doing some bits of experimentation with my VTuber because I've been thinking about doing some like buggy kind of looks, like bug inspired looks, just as like an alternative design because I just like experimenting with my things and I just think it'd be fun. But I have soup with me, so I probably won't draw all too much today. I think I'll just do some sketching because right now I just feel like experimenting. Where is it? My ref sheet. Because I just feel like showing just how much you can experiment with this base design and like just see what all I can do with it and things like that. I just feel like making a little base thing over here. But yeah, I saw this video on my Instagram feed by someone I follow because I'm really interested in the kind of stuff they share, and I wasn't expecting to just see a whole dissection. It was so cool. I really enjoyed watching that. I was literally watching it up until 2 o'clock hit, so I was just sitting here at my desk watching the rest of that video because it's just so cool. I love science, I love biology, and I love learning about how things work. I do actually really like various microbiologies, and I actually really enjoy genetics as a subject as well. and I especially enjoy it because of like the questions that like challenge ethics and whatnot. Like what exactly is like the ethical limits of these things? What are the limits? What is what is still ethically sound? That kind of stuff. I think it's really interesting. More of a biology nerd than a computer nerd, but I still try to learn how to do computer stuff as well, since having some level of like tech savvy knowledge is pretty important for streaming. Now I'm getting better over time. It's also important since I'm developing a literal game. I don't know. I just want to experiment with my VTuber today. See what all I could do, because I was thinking about leaning more into that idea of it being a literal bug instead of just like a computer bug, a computer virus. I think that would be fun. I wanted to do a little base thing right here. Not too accurate because it's just like a little side whatever, but I want to see what all I can do with this. Yeah, everything's separated and stuff like that. I kind of want to share that video I watched on the server, but I'll only do it if people actually want to see it, because it does contain, you know, it contains dead snakes and a dissection, and I know that several people are squeamish. Most people are squeamish and I'm not, so I was like, wow, that's so cool. But somebody else who sees it might be like, oh, I don't like this at all, and I just don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. But I will just simply ask, and if people are like, yes, I would like to see it, then I will share it in the server, and if not, then I won't. I don't know, I've been in a big, like, experimenting mood. I've been thinking about what to do for my 1-year anniversary. I know that's still several months away, but I've been thinking about it because, like, it's gonna sneak up on me because I'm gonna be busy until then. So I've been thinking about like what to do. What will I do? All that good stuff. I'm thinking about doing like a reaction, watching at least some of my very first stream. And then probably do like a list of things that have changed since then. There are several things that have already changed, but some more things may change before the actual anniversary comes along. And my anniversary is May 15th, and I'm very excited for that. And I'm excited for my second anniversary because I will have my bachelor's by then, so that'll be another thing that will change. I'm just overall very excited, even though it's still not here yet. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be nice, and I'm just excited, you know. You know, I just get excited about things real easy. I'm always like, yippee, new things! Yippee, things have changed! Yippee, new stuff! It's so exciting. Life is so exciting for me. Because I enjoy the little things in life, and I don't know. I find a lot of things to be wonderful and fascinating because I love to learn, and I like to just be open to things, and I like being curious and asking questions and questioning things and critically analyzing things. And then, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? I'm gonna eat some of my soup and chat a bit. I haven't even taken a bite yet. Oh, I cooked this one better than last time. It's like a tomato soup, tomatoey soup with pasta. It reminds me of this hot dog goulash my grandpa used to make when I was a kid. Except it doesn't have hot dog in it. It's got that tomatoey taste and it's got noodles, and I like it. Trying not to make eating sounds into the microphone because misophonia sucks. I deal with mild misophonia, so I have complete sympathy for anybody else who has to deal with that. But thankfully my microphone can't really pick it up. Is this plus bug? Is SAMIEL plus bug equals... Oops. Oopsie. Here we go. What does it equal? What can we do with this? Any? Oops. What is semi plus bug? What kind of design will we get from this? Semi plus bug. Because I would like to explore the possibilities. I've never been good at designing bug-like characters, so I think it would be a really good exercise for me to experiment with my own VTuber and see what can I do with the idea of them being a computer bug or computer virus. What can I do with this design? How can I manipulate my appearance even further than what I already have? What else can I do? Because I've been feeling very experimenty because of my Valentine's drawing that I did. I made this Valentine's morning before stream, and I wanted to experiment more because I really liked messing with the colors and making this because I think I look cute. I think I look really cute in this one, and I just drew this in like an hour and a half maybe. I didn't really put too much effort into cleaning up the lines. You could tell because of the lines down here, they're not very clean. But, I thought it was fun. It was nice. But yeah, I think it would be fun to make this design more buggy. Like literal bug instead of computer bug. Doing what I want like I always do. Speaking of doing what I want, that's one of the nice things about being indie. Being an indie VTuber, it kinda, there's pros and cons to every aspect, regardless of if you're indie or not. But one thing I like about being indie is that I can do pretty much whatever I want as long as I don't violate TOS. And I don't have to worry too much about that. But one thing that I do have to worry about, that I just found out about this morning, is that apparently you can be blacklisted from like VTuber groups or agencies. Cause like I've gotten really into watching like VTuber news stuff now. I've been really into just like keeping up with like what's going on in the VTuber scene, seeing what's the haps and all that good stuff. And I didn't know that was a thing. That you could just like be blacklisted and not even know. And I got into VTubing news specifically because of the whole Niji Sanji incident that's currently going on, which is absolutely wild. I've been seeing YouTube videos just being uploaded in real time of like, this is what's new, this is what's going on. Like, I've watched videos that were like 1 or 2 hours old reporting on new stuff, and it's like, holy shit, it's crazy. I think the last time that happened was the last time I had something that was like that quickly being uploaded was like Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel videos, because I do enjoy Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. Me and my soup. But like I just keep thinking about it, like the fact that this stuff is being updated in real time, and it's just crazy. It's crazy how quickly people can edit videos and make something. Little updates and stuff like that. What can I do with the bug? I need to move this up here. But I was just thinking about like VTubing agencies and companies and like being indie, because I'm an independent VTuber. I'm totally 100% indie. Like, nobody else helps me with any of this. Everything that I've done related to streaming is completely built on my own shoulders. And I enjoy being indie. I think it's nice. I will say some various pros and cons between being indie and being part of a group. One, like a couple of pros that indie has over agencies is you have more freedom in what you can say and what you can do. But that's also a company by company kind of basis thing. And then one unfortunate con with being an indie is that your development will most certainly be a lot slower, unless you're lucky. And I think I'm a bit luckier than some other streamers with how well things have been going with my startup, because it hasn't even been a year yet, and I still have more followers than a lot of other people who have streamed as long as I have. Because I started streaming last May, and it's currently February. How many months is that? It's the middle of February, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been streaming for about 9 months now. That's nice. And I've developed a lot of my things, so my general stream quality has improved quite a bit since I started. Like, my first streams are really, really bad. They're really low quality, and I didn't even have the right resolution or anything like that. Excuse me. My equipment has gotten a bit better too, but I've only had to upgrade my microphone and physical things. Like, that's the only thing I've had to actually, like, financially invest in. But, I think joining, an agency would be very good for, like, startup kind of stuff with VTubing. But you have to be, like, a pre-established talent already in order to do that. But I think once you're fairly well established, then being indie can be really, really beneficial. Because then you already have, like, a well-established presence and all that stuff. And, it's just, like, it's different for everybody. Different people benefit from different things. There's nothing wrong with being part of an agency if that's what works for you. And there's nothing wrong with being indie if that's what works for you. So far, being indie is what works for me. But I don't have much of a choice. Because, like, I'm not really well known in general. I'm still fairly obscure. And that's fine. Everybody starts out somewhere. And this is where I'm starting out. And that's totally fine. And I've had numerous people be like, oh my god, why aren't you better known? Like, wait. Like, what's going on? You're so cool, all that stuff. I've had like a few people say that, which is super flattering, but it just hasn't been. I just haven't gotten the right. Gotten lucky yet. There's a big aspect of luck to the algorithm, so that's just something that just. I don't know. But I'm happy with where I am right now. I mean, we're almost at our next goal, and it's super nice. I'm super excited to see what the future holds for us. For my streaming and for my art career. I should be able to start working a little bit on my game this weekend as well, so that'll be fun. I'd like to be able to work a little bit more on my game. I've been so yappy today. That's nice. I got my soup. It's super yummy. Super. Mi sopa. Mi sopa! But, I'm not sure what to do with this. This is, like, the bug design is something I've had brewing in my brain for a while now. But I just don't know. I don't know, bug designs have always been difficult for me. Bugs and robots. I think it's because they're usually segmented, so I just have a really hard time overall with that kind of thing. And what can I do with this? I was like, I kind of want it to be similar. I wanted to share some features with, like, the spooky SAMIEL design that I've had for a long time. Like this one. Let's see, where is it? This one. That's a good example. Let's see, what else? Where's my old one? There it is. And this one. The classic, the first spooky SAMIEL. Well, maybe not that one. I don't know, it's a bit outdated now. But I like this one. I like the spook factor. I like this. But what can I do with it? How can I make it more buggy? More bug-like? What can I do with this? Make it more buggy. There should be more bug VTubers. I know that there's recently been a rise of a few bug VTubers here and there. Like, what's her name? Matara Khan? Is that her name? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right person. Yeah, Matara Khan. I love her. She's great. I love her VTuber. She's a roach, and it's that's such a wonderful design. I love that. It's great. I think the whole like hair, the like shell piece is really cool. I haven't taken a good look at her new model debut though. Also, yesterday, speaking of VTuber stuff, yesterday I shared a video on my story that I saw on YouTube. It was by a black VTuber about other black VTubers and like the issues they sometimes deal with in this kind of industry, because it is extremely like Asian and Euro and white centric. I was gonna say European, but like it's more like American and Canadian centric than European. But yeah, there's a big issue with like not necessarily the companies per se, but more of like an issue with like the fans in terms of like racial problems. And I remember like I was thinking about it, and then that video came up. I was like, oh my god, perfect timing. And I've every once in a while I think about hi. Every once in a while I think about actually getting back into figuring out how to use Live 2D so I can get into rigging models. I'm doing great. I've been yapping my face off about VTubers and VTuber news. I haven't been too particularly specific, but also I'm trying to brainstorm like a bug-based design for my VTuber, because I'm a computer bug. I'm a computer virus, and I've been thinking about leaning more into that bug motive with some horror designs. Because I do like to draw my VTuber all spooky sometimes. That's what that's for. But I've been thinking about making it a bit different. I might update my ref sheet a little bit by changing the spooky ref. But I'm just brainstorming some things. Oh, thank you! I'm not very good with bugs, drawing bugs yet, but practice makes perfect, you know? I've been thinking about actually getting back into trying to learn how to use Live 2D Cubism again, because I guess that video I saw about Black VTubers just gave me a bit of inspiration. I was like, you know what? There does need to be more. There needs to be more artists out there that do like rigging and create VTubers that can do like textured hair and actual proper dark skin tones. I think that would be a worthy investment. Just like to get involved in that. And besides, I've wanted to make my own actual proper Live 2D model for a while. And I do technically have one, but it's really old and really cringe. So, I've been thinking about it. I need to find some other proper tutorials to figure out how to use it better. I might make some... Oh god, I don't want to show it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I don't think... I'm not gonna open up the actual program for showing it, but let me see. It just might be in the 2022 folder. Let's see. Where is it? Ew. I found it. The original, the OG. I streamed with this thing for 3 days only. It's so bad looking. But I made this like over a year ago now. So I made it a while before I actually started streaming. I made this before I took life drawing, and you can tell because like it's just the anatomy is so bad. This is way better. But I did start making a new model, but I just kind of stopped because all I did was make the face, and that's it. Let me see, where is it? Do I have it in this folder or is it in the other folder? Where is it? I think it's in the other folder. I have a lot of my 2023 things in my hard drive to like archive them, but not everything is in there, so sometimes I have to look between 2 different folders to see if that is the case. Where is it? I don't want this to be visible anymore. Hold on. It's so cringe. I hate it. Excuse me. Let me see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? It's either called SAMIEL VTUBER Experiment or VTUBER Experiment. Let me see, where is it? Me! I can't find it. I'm getting upset about that. Hold on. Is it in my 2024 folder? That is very possible. My VOD profile picture. That's my PNG tuber. Where is it? Did I get rid of it or something? It's gone! It's either gone or I'm just being dumb. Hold on. I do need to move more of my things from 2023. New Year. What is? Oh, that's what that is. A cheat. Best comic. That's not it. I genuinely cannot find this thing. Where in the world is it? This is weird. It shouldn't be gone. It should be somewhere. Oh, I found it! Found it. It looks a little silly, but it was something that I started working on. I just made the head. And like, look at all these pieces just for the head. I don't know how many layers that is, but it's a lot. Like, all these things are separate pieces. Like, one of the weirdest things about working on VTuber models is like separating things into separate pieces. Yeah, a lot of layers. Also, spooky teeth. I am known for my detailed teeth. That's it. There are probably some more pieces I could add on to it. But, yeah, this is a bust. I'm not gonna be working on that anymore. I'll probably start a new one. But the only problem with Live 2D is that you need a subscription to be able to fully use it. It's a subscription-based service, and I don't want to have to do any of that. And I already used up my free trial for that kind of stuff. So, yeah, just something I have to think about a bit more. But I think for now we'll just take baby steps and upgrade to just one more step instead of trying to make a live 2D VTuber. I plan on making a ToonTuber as my next upgrade. Ooh, you weren't here to see my previous PNG tuber. Hold on. Let me open that up. This is my old PNG tuber. And hold on. This is uh-oh. What in the world? That's not supposed to happen. I messed something up. Hold on. What in the world? I messed something up. Hold on. Something's not right here. It looks okay. Well, thank you. It's a thing. I am proud of the improvement I've made. And the fact that my new PNG tuber is way more animated, so that was already a good upgrade. It was like a half-step upgrade compared to what I'm gonna be doing next. I have big plans. Big plans. Not entirely sure what to do with this, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Big old bug eyes. Oh yeah, your time zone is way further away from mine. It's like the middle of the day for me. Mimir! Un Mimir! Thinking about making this more segmented. Oh, thank you! Hope you sleep well. Bye bye! Wonder what else I can do with this. I don't know. Thinking about talking about more VTuber related stuff. I don't know. I've gotten a lot more motivation to work more on my stream stuff. I haven't really updated any of my stream things in a while, aside from my follow alert. I just updated that for the Yippee. The Yippee! Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need to open that. I need to open that. Where is it? Yippee. Probably called like Sam Yippee or something. Hold on, where is it? Where is the Yippee? There it is. I forgot it's called TBH Creature. Yippee! Yippee! We love Yippee. What's wild about my art style is that I love trying to make spooky things, but for some reason, I've received some critiques about the fact that a lot of my spooky things are usually more comforting. Like I made a little like series of very tiny and weird like visceral drawings. It is supposed to be very visceral and like a bit like graphic, but like my classmates just found them to be a bit comforting instead of what I intended. And I think a big reason behind that is the fact that I find a lot of comfort in like medical, anatomical, and biological things. I find a lot of comfort in those types of things that some people find to be very visceral. Not visceral. And I just think it's interesting, but like that's just something that happened. I don't know. I think it's cool, but also I was a bit frustrated when that happened because my intention did not come off, but it still was very well received. Got a lot of good feedback on that, on like how to make things more visceral. And there's a drawing in the series that I'm making right now, and I think this will get a better, more like kind of reaction. But I can't really share it. It's a traditional piece, and I currently have it with me. Like, there it is. I was holding it. But, that whole series is supposed to be more, like, graphic and visceral anyway. It's a very personal series for me. And I've been very, particular about how I talk about it publicly because of what it pertains to. And the general, like, graphic nature of the drawings. And it's not for, like, shock value or anything. It's to express the feelings and the experiences written within the pieces that I've made. And I actually have future plans on doing an exhibition, or like an exhibition with those pieces. And I think it'll be really good for flexing my curation muscle because I really enjoy curating things. And apparently I'm really good at it. So that's something I've been wanting to get more into as like an in-person thing. I've actually been thinking about looking up some curation internships at my university because there might be some things I can do over the summer. Because next semester is my last semester, and I think it would be nice to get that kind of thing. Just have that kind of experience under my belt. And besides, the art gallery on my campus doesn't get that much doesn't get visited very much. And I think it would be nice to get involved in that kind of stuff. I think it would be wonderful to have like multiple things that I work on. Because I like having multiple things, and I think it would just be nice to have that kind of skill, you know? I'm repeating myself now. Time to move on to the next topic. Oh, I don't know. I've got big plans, and I'm excited. And since I've been working on a bunch of stuff, I'm super motivated because I got that good inertia going on. Because the thing about ADHD brain is that it needs a lot of inertia to work properly. You need that momentum to get going. And also, another thing about this bug design is that since I plan on making a VTUBER next, excuse me, almost choked on my soup. Ooh. I think it would be nice to have like a buggy alt. I don't really have any alts, and I know that VTubers can use hotkeys. I think that'll be really cool. Look at those buggy hands. Buggy! Bugs! Buggies! Long bug fingers. I don't know, this is just a work in progress type design, so I'm just doing some brainstorming. Nothing too crazy right now. Just seeing what I can do. How segmented I can make this design. What all I can do with it. Really dig into that spook factor. I think it's nice. Ooh, this would be really cool for a live 2D model though. Seeing how like the mouth and the mandibles would work. I think that would be really cool. You know, a lot of VTuber models have like I've noticed a lot of VTubers have like spooky alts. Like a hotkey that makes it spooky, but like I've never seen any like actual creepy looking VTuber models. Normally it's just spooky for the sake of like being kind of like cool and edgy, but I kind of want to see just how spooky they can get. I think it would be nice. I think it would be fun. I just like exploring that kind of thing. But Back to the comments about how my visceral series from last semester felt more like comforting and naturalistic. My art really does have a very naturalistic quality to it. It does, very much. I can even turn these into antennae, maybe. Ants. Oh! I cannot spell! I don't know, I'm mostly just like doodling. Just doodling and squawking about things. A lot of stuff has happened this week. Excuse me. Like, on Monday, I didn't stream because I had a dentist appointment, and that went very well. I did talk a little... Excuse me, I did talk a little bit about that on Wednesday, but I didn't really go into detail. Because I was like, oh, I didn't stream on Monday because I had a dentist appointment. My teeth are all clean now. But, I mostly needed to make that dentist appointment because, I did chip one of my canines, but that never really came up on my appointment. I just got my teeth cleaned. And, I was told about some dark spots that I have, and I have one in between my front teeth, and it's okay. I can take care of it, and it's actually starting to go away now because I've been using Sensodyne. It's good toothpaste, good strong toothpaste. I just use that at night, brush my teeth with that. But my parents said I probably developed that spot because I drink a lot of tea. And whenever I drink things, I tend to like suck it through my front teeth because I have an overbite. Like, there's a reason why my VTuber's teeth look like this. It's because I have an overbite. It's actually a bit worse than that. But I don't have like a problematic bite, which is nice. It's just the way my teeth are. But I think this is a good starting point for bug. Maybe have some little shell. Maybe. That's a maybe. Maybe. Possibly. But like, I gotta find a way to like incorporate the little wings. What can we do with this? What about the tail? Bugs don't have tails. What am I gonna do with this? What about this? You know, before I decided to do this today, I actually kind of wanted to make some fan art of a VTuber, but I really just couldn't settle on who to draw. I didn't know who to draw. But I think maybe I'll settle on somebody for next week. I've never really done fan art of a content creator before. I've only made fan art of media that I like. And I've only done that like a few times because I'm not really a fan art artist. I'm very much an original designs kind of artist. But I think it would be nice to do some fan art of some things just to have more things to update my commissions sheet with. Because that is something that desperately needs to be updated. Because my commissions are open, but I haven't been commissioned since I opened them because, well, A, it's really only accessible on Instagram and Discord, and B, my references are all outdated now. So I might close my commissions and update my sheet and then reopen them whenever that's done, because I don't want people looking at my commission sheet and want something from that sheet that I just can't do anymore. I mean, I could. Like, here, I'll just draw a little thing real quick, because I used to use this pen. That's why my old VTuber or PNG tuber looked the way it did. But this pen really exacerbated my perfectionism, so I decided to just change. I decided to just change everything and do something else. And I think it was a good decision. I was super finicky about things and drawings took way too long with this old pen. So yeah, I changed it from the the non-anti-aliasing pen to this this one. But also I had actually lost the original settings for this pen that I had. I lost all of my settings at some random point, and so I had to deal with a bit of a crisis there. And that was also a big influence in changing how I do things now. What do I do with the hair? I think I'll leave the horns as is because it is a very it's kind of a trademark of mine, kind of. It's like a recognizable trait, and I'll probably keep the tail as well, but figure out some way to make it more bug looking. I don't know. I like this design so far. Let's put some color on that bad boy, shall we? I don't know what I would do with the bangles or anything. I'd probably make make it optional, just like on the ref sheet. You know, speaking of VTubers, one thing I know is that a lot of VTubers are singers. I'm thinking about that. I just started thinking about that because we're listening to Spider Dance. And I've been thinking, like, I feel like I'm a half decent singer. I think I'm alright. I don't know if I'm like really good. I'm not professionally taught or anything like that, so my voice could definitely use some work singing wise, but I feel like I've thought about making some covers of some songs. I think it would be nice. I think I have a good voice for singing, but it just needs some work. And Spider Dance is one of those songs where like my brain has like come up with lyrics, and I'm sure there are most definitely covers of Spider Dance with lyrics. Because Undertale is so stinking popular, how could there not be? I was thinking about it. But I don't know how other people feel about covers. Especially if like a smaller content creator makes a song. I don't know how they feel about covers. That's another thing that I've been thinking about. I mean, I'm sure I could just like contact them and be like, hey, can I make a cover of your song? And they could either be like, yes or no. And if it's a yes, then booyah! Hell yeah, there we go! But like, I don't know. I'm a little shy, so confrontation isn't something I usually do. I know I'm a streamer and I'm shy. Can you believe that? Oh my god. But then again, I have expressed the fact that I am a shy extrovert. I love socializing, like my lifeblood, but I'm shy. I'm so shy. It's just like initiating things tends to be a bit difficult for me. But in a space like streaming where I'm like the main focus, where like I am the one in control, it's just easier. Cause Like, I just have executive control over all this, over what goes on in my stream, and I can be like, hey, don't do that, or you can do that. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you to do 20 push-ups, that would be stupid. I mean, you wouldn't even have to do that. There's no way to verify that. But, I was taking a bite of my soup. The pasta's way better this time. I cooked this way better this time. It's just like a packaged soup. Like, you just boil water and then you cook it. That's it. But, you hear my drawing tablet. But, it's definitely easier to chat with people in a stream setting whenever you're the streamer. I like this bug design that I've done so far. I'm very much the type of person who like gets things pretty much almost perfect first try. Just with some mild changes. Like every once in a while I like to pull up the original drawing of my VTuber, which is this thing. It's not great. The proportions were a bit weird. Not my proportions. They're not totally weird, but they're not my proportions, which was the big problem. But these are more accurate to my actual proportions. But what else was I talking about? Oh, just the fact that socializing is so much easier with being a streamer, because I can just chat with people and be like, hi! It just scratches that socialization itch that I have. And it's just fun, because I get to share things, and I love sharing things. Probably incorporate a paler color into this. I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna make the eyes pop somehow, and having lighter colors like this might not be the easiest way to do that. But I also want it to look like not really a skin color. That's too skin-esque. Really do something green-based. First things first. The eyes will probably be that color. We'll see. How's this work? I think it would be a nice change. I do plan on changing some things for my first anniversary. Just updating some things. If I do, I'll probably just slightly modify this ref sheet by that time. I'll probably just get rid of this and replace it with whatever this turns out to be. Just for the sake of like, oh, Spooky SAMIEL looks like this now. That kind of thing. They think it'd be cool. Kind of makes me think of like the other mother from Coraline. How like she has like a humanoid looking design and then she turns into this freaky sewing machine bug monstrosity. Like at certain times SAMIEL looks like a freaky bug. Literally. Exclamation mark, 1 exclamation mark. I don't know. I'm just messing around right now. But that's the fun part of experimentation, is that you just kind of throw things at the wall and see what sticks. And so far this is what's sticking, and I like it a lot. I don't really feel like cleaning up the line work, though. There's you know, I mentioned earlier about how I kind of want to make fan art of some VTubers. And my first thought was Iron Mouse, because I was watching her the other day. I really like her content. But I don't know. There's so many VTubers out there. So many VTubers that you can make fan art of. I think it would be cool. I think it's nice. Just to see, like, who else could I make fan art of? Cause like, maybe I could pick someone who's a little more obscure. Maybe I could just like learn more about other indie VTubers, see them and maybe make fan art of them. I think it'd be nice. I don't know. I know that it's like a Twitch etiquette thing to not really talk about other streamers, but I feel like it's alright if you're like, oh yeah, there's this nice thing. Like, as long as it's something nice, I think it should be okay, right? I don't know, that's one of those unspoken rules things, and I'm not good with unspoken rules. Because, like, it's unspoken and not written down. So, like, how would I be aware of it? You know? But I think it would be nice. I don't know. I've had this itch to make fan art, and I think it would be cool. Ooh, what if I make the teeth dark too? Yeah, look at that. That's cool. I like that. That's nice. And the inner mouth parts could be like a lighter color. Look at those. Look at those mandibles. Doing mandible things. The inner things. Inner bits and pieces. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the tattoo. Ooh, actually, cool idea. What if it was like breaks in the exoskeleton? I think that would be cool. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I always forget the melody of this song. Ooh, and I can make another ref sheet specifically for this, but I don't know if I would want to do it on stream or not, because that would take forever. Because the last one took 3 streams, and I don't know if I'd be willing to make another ref sheet. I could probably just, like, take this one and then modify it. Like a whole ref sheet for bug. For the bug! For the bug! Look at the bug. Bug doing buggy things. Hehe. Bug, bug, bug. I think it would be fun. Excuse me. I think I might just make it little wings. Excuse me. But like a dark green instead of black, because it's like there's like whole parts segmented as well. Maybe I might make them transparent. I don't know. I don't know. For as long as I've had my VTuber concept, it's always been a type of like software. Like there is no like physical form. It's digital only. Like it only exists in like the internet and in code and stuff like that. And I eventually started thinking about like, oh, if it's like a piece of software, or like, what if it's actually like a glitch or a bug or a virus? And yeah, that's where that thought came from. I don't know, but yeah, there's something. Isn't that cool? Buggy! Bug! Look at that bug! There's a bug! Good bug! Spooky bug! Buggy, buggy, buggy! Should make it bigger actually. Here we go. Buggy! Bug, bug, bug! Bug, bug, bug! Bug, 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 bug! I'm having too much fun with this. I don't know, I'm all excited today. I got up early this morning and I was able to shower before stream, and that put me in a really good mood. I've been consistently waking up pretty early, and it's nice. It's especially nice whenever you get to see the sunrise. I don't know, there's something really nice about it. I've always had a hard time keeping a solid, consistent sleep schedule. I think it's because of the ADHD. I don't know, maybe. But, yeah. It's nice whenever I can actually wake up early in the morning, but it only works if I go to bed early at night. So I guess I'm gonna try to do that more often. But sometimes I have a lot of work to do, and sometimes I need to stay up later. And I don't want to do that, but sometimes I have to. But I should be able to get some things done this weekend, and I think that'll be nice. I have several of my own actual, like, class projects that I need to work on. And I'll probably do more of that. But I would like to work a little bit on the game, because I haven't been able to work on Last Light since before I started my semester. And I started like a month ago, so it's been a month of just no progress made on Last Light, and I've been a bit upset about that. But I just don't want to do any of the work on stream, because that's just something I'd rather work on in private and then like share little updates here and there. Like one update that I did publicly share was the little like profile image for the main character. That's one thing I shared because I made this cute little petting gif of the main character, because one of her portraits is of her smiling, and it's just so stinking cute. Like you know what? I think I can share it right now. I don't know if I can. Well, I can't share the GIF, but I'll share some of the other stuff. Like, I don't know if it's in this folder, if it's in a different folder. Yeah, this one. I took this one and then I put it in the pet website, so she's getting pets and it's super cute. It's actually an emote in the server, an animated emote. And I think it's cute. But yeah, this is the current thing I have going on with this design. I'll probably I need to remember to darken my canvas so I don't hurt my eyes. Keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, but recently I've had a lot of thoughts about my future and my career choices and all that stuff. Because there are so many things I've been thinking about getting into. I think if online stuff doesn't particularly work, I want it to work. I want to be able to make the things that I like. But I think one good thing I could do, just in real life, like a regular people job, would be curation. That would be something good for me to do. It would be good for networking, and I'd be able to assist my friends and stuff. There's also I don't know. Well, I also would like to potentially get into voice acting. That's something I've wanted to get into for a very long time. But I'm shy and nervous, and setting up microphone quality has been a bit of a nightmare. Like, I've had such a hard time with figuring out how to make my audio sound as best as it can for streams. I wasn't expecting it to be so difficult, but that's just what happens whenever you have a higher pitched voice, is that you need to just find particular settings that work for you, because what works for one person may not work for you. Like, most people can use like the advanced noise cancelling setting on OBS, but I can't because of how high pitched my voice is. That like higher pitches count as noise, so it doesn't work for me. And it sucks when that happens, because then my voice just cuts out and you can't hear what I say. But I think now I finally found like the perfect balance. My voice sounds really crisp and clear, because I've listened to some of my VODs to see just how I sound now, and I found the perfect harmony of settings. Like, let me look at my microphone settings real quick. So, I just use a very cheap, like $50 microphone. It's a podcasting microphone that I got from the Zon, and the filters I have right now are the noise suppression and the low low quality one, and the suppression level is set to negative 60 decibels. And then I have a noise gate, and the closed threshold is set to negative 32, and the open threshold is negative 26. And that noise gate is how I was able to remove any of the little background clicks and noises. The attack time is set to 25 milliseconds, hold time 200 milliseconds, release time 150 milliseconds. And then my general audio input is just a little bit below maximum, just so I don't peak the audio for the streams. And I also have the little like foam sleeve thing on the microphone, as well as the pop filter. So I had to have all these like elaborate setups just to specifically make the microphone work for me. Because otherwise you'd be able to hear a bunch of background noise. You'd be able to hear everything. And I didn't want that happening. But I also couldn't do the regular just advanced noise suppression, because that would suppress my own voice. It's tough having a high-pitched voice. It's tough out here. But I think my settings are good, and doing little bits of voice acting while playing games on stream has been really good practice for what I can do. And so far, I think my best was whenever I played In Stars and Time. That one was by far probably like the best voice acting I did for a game in live stream. Just so far. Because, like, I really like dramatically reading things. I think it's fun. And, you know what? I don't really make edited videos because I'm very bad at editing as of now. But, I could potentially do some, like, readings of things. I don't know. Maybe that's something I could consider. But, I've been thinking about taking some, like, online lessons for voice acting. Just see what I can do with that. See how I could use my voice, because I do have a very particular voice. And, well, it's pretty obvious. Like, you can hear my voice now. I have a very particular inflection. It's a very particular pitch, and I have a pretty wide range. At least I think I have a pretty wide range because, like, there's this really cool thing I can do where I can lower my trachea by like 1.5 inches and really deepen my voice like this. And it's not super deep, but it's definitely deeper. And it's just taking a little break, but I kind of want to add some shading now because I want to talk more. I haven't even been streaming that long and I'm already done. Well, I'm already satisfied with what I've made, but I want to like clean it up a little bit, you know? But I think voice acting would be nice to pursue. And I think since a lot of VTubers tend to be singers as well, I think it would be nice to do some covers of some songs. I need to start putting stuff on my main YouTube channel anyway. I don't put anything on there. I haven't really put anything on there in forever. The last thing I put on there was a random clip from one of my streams, and I wasn't even real happy with that post. But I wanted to use my main channel for like animations and stuff, but I don't animate very often, so it's just meh, you know? It's kind of meh. But I think there's all sorts of things that I can do. There's so many different things I can do, and I want to do a lot of things. Because I really love streaming, and I'd like to be able to continue doing this after I graduate from university. And one plan that I did have was just staying to acquire my master's, but I can't do that. I can't do that with the degree I'm pursuing. I don't think there's any way to get a master's in art at my university. They don't have I don't think they have enough classes for me to do that. But I'd have to look more into it to be able to say for sure. And I'd like to take a break from, I'd like to take a break from schooling anyway. To actually build up like career stuff and then eventually later pursue getting a master's. Or even a different bachelor's. I don't know. There's all sorts of things I could do. And that's one of those things. Just one of those things, you know? I don't know. There's so many things, so many choices, so many business opportunities. It's a lot to consider, but I just have to start making the steps towards these decisions in order to really start thriving in my own environments. I think it would be good. I'd always talk a lot about like future plans during drawing streams. Talk about like what I could do, what I can do, what I will do, what I won't do, all that stuff. Yeah, I might just be one of those people that does like a million things and then like doesn't understand what it means to take a break. Cause I like doing things. I like working. I like making things, and I like entertaining people. I think it's fun. I think it's nice. And so far, I've gotten really wonderful reception for my things, and it's nice. We just like to have fun here. No big deal. Just enjoy ourselves in this crazy, crazy world. I think, regardless of what I settle with as like my main thing, I think it'll all work out really well. Oh, I forgot that was on the under layer. Whoopsie. Totally forgot. Whoops. That's fine. Add some shinies. That's not shiny enough. Shines! Shines everywhere! Shiny bug, shiny! Shiny bug. Bug with the shine. Freshly polished bug. Ah! I think I know why I'm so hyper today. I just remembered I had some coffee this morning. And I don't really drink coffee very often. Because I used to be able to drink coffee, but then I had to stop because I started having issues. But it's been long enough that I think my stomach is finally able to process coffee again, and it's nice. It's nice being able to enjoy something that I used to enjoy all the time. Ooh, and this. Forgot about these. One. That's not bright enough. There you go. Look at that shiny bug. Well buffered. I've been buffed and shined. Bug. VTuber designs have been really opening up a lot recently, and it's nice because like there's one of my favorite VTubers is Giwi, and she's a worm. And I think she's cool. I like the worm. Yeah, I think I'm actually finally done, so I just want to chat for a little bit. I had some brekkie this morning. My dad got some Whataburger. Whataburger! And I got a honey chicken biscuit, and it came with some tater tots or hash brown sticks and a coffee. I couldn't order it without coffee. It had to come with a coffee, and you know what? It was a good coffee. It was a pretty good coffee. I added some sugar and some milk, and it was perfect. It was really good. And I didn't guzzle it down like an idiot, so my stomach didn't get upset with me. But yesterday I was able to actually get a mocha, and I was able to stomach that really well as well. So I think overall my stomach is just finally able to handle coffee again. I think my coffee intolerance is finally going away. Because like, that was one of the big things. That was one of the big reasons why I started getting into tea. Was because of the fact that I just can't really stomach coffee anymore. And it's just nice being able to enjoy something again. Also, fun fact, there's an enzyme in pineapples and kiwis that I'm allergic to. I know that's such like a weird change, but like, that's the total opposite of the of the coffee situation. And it's so funny because like, yippee, I can stomach coffee. You know what I can't stomach? Kiwis and pineapples. Well, it's not my stomach that reacts to it. It's more like my mouth and my esophagus, and it sucks. There's a little fun fact. A little fun streamer fact. I can't really have kiwis. It's not as bad with pineapples, but it's pretty bad with kiwis. I can't have a whole kiwi. I can have like kiwi slices and I'll be fine. My mouth will just get a bit tingly, but if I eat like a whole kiwi, my mouth starts to bleed and I get really bad heartburn. That's the reaction I have. I have like a horror movie reaction to kiwis. It's so funny. It doesn't feel good though. It hurts, but it's just kind of funny in like hindsight. I do like kiwis though. They're yummy. But I just can't eat them anymore. So like if we get like tarts or something and they have kiwi slices on them, I will eat those things up. They're so good. yummy, and they're usually candied and they're super good. And I like to have pina coladas sometimes. Non-alcoholic pina coladas. I just like having pina colada, pineapple juice, and cream of coconut, all with crushed ice, and it's super yummy. But we can't get the regular canned pineapple juice. We have to get the pineapple mango juice because the regular pineapple, it's just, my mouth hurt. It makes my mouth hurt, and it sucks. But it is yummy though. It's really yummy. I definitely recommend that. If you like pineapple juice and like you can't have alcohol, then like just get like those little cans of pineapple juice, and then get like a bottle of cream of coconut. Put some crushed ice in a cup, and then squeeze like let's say like a big spoonful of cream of coconut, and then pour in one of those little cans of pineapple juice, and then stir it all up, and then there you go, you got yummy yummy beverage. Yum yum yum. Yummy beverage. I'm so hyper right now. I don't know, I'm just real excited about things. It's nice. I'm glad I was able to do this and drew it so quickly, but I don't want to end stream yet. I don't have any work that's due today. I think I might just chat a little bit. But I don't know if I don't know if I should change the category though, because I kind of want to leave my art up here, because I might decide to add more to it. Like, I haven't even colored that in, or this. I don't know. But I'm comfy and I like chatting. I might actually clean up some of this a bit. Excuse me, I like the way this hand turned out though, it's nice. But yeah, I might clean some of this up. But not right at this very moment. I'm enjoying chatting. You know, I've been thinking about doing some traditional art streams, but I don't know how I would set that up. I don't know what I would do. Cause like, a lot of the traditional art I make is too big for my desk. But, I don't know. Cause like, I gotta do like face cam, but I'm not comfortable with doing that most of the time. I've shown my face before. Like, if you know where to look, you'll find my face. I don't try to hide it or anything. I just prefer not showing it because it's just easier having this setup. Besides, sometimes I'm in my jammies, and sometimes I'm a little insecure about the way I look. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I haven't showered yet today. Or I'm like, ew, my hair looks funny. Or ew, I'm breaking out, and I don't want people seeing that. And it's just easier having a more consistent thing, like a PNG tuber or VTuber. And I don't know, I just prefer it this way. It's nice. And I get to show off my artwork as well. So I don't have to worry about inconsistencies, and I get to advertise my work, and it's super nice. I have been thinking about getting into making live 2D VTubers again, because that is a really good business to invest in. Those things are worth a lot! And I think it would be nice. Because, like, I have a particular art style, and I think it would be nice to give people more options and variety. Like, oh, look at this style! Would you like to see your VTuber in this particular style? Then come and commission me. See what I can do with your VTuber. See what all I can do. How I can spice it up. All that good stuff. Like you find me in an alleyway and I open up my trench coat and I'm like, look at all these designs. Would you like one, sir? That's so stupid. I don't know, it's like a cartoon. You just find a suspicious man in an alleyway and he's all like, hey, you want a free VTuber? You want a VTuber for $15? Oh, I've got some right here. Perfectly ethically sourced, perfectly trustable. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going crazy today. And all I had was coffee. This is what coffee does to me. This is what caffeine does to non-caffeine addicts. I'm not addicted to caffeine like a lot of other people. So coffee and monsters tend to make me go absolutely zippy crazy. But I'm just in a good mood overall. This is me on like a high energy day, when I'm actually like feeling good, like minimal pain. I've got a lot of energy. I'm in a good mood. This is peak SAMIEL behavior. This is peak me. This is what you witness most of the time is but a fraction of my power. But now you get to witness me at full power. I go absolutely batshit crazy. Alright, this time I'll do a little more stuff to this. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Oops, sorry. Also, another great thing about today is that I haven't even bumped my microphone. Not once. Common SAMIEL behavior, bumping the microphone. Alright, that's nice. That's good. I keep thinking about that necropsy I was talking about at the beginning of stream. It was really cool. I kind of want to see more of those. Really good stuff. Really interesting, very educational. It was on Instagram, but I don't know if it's still up. Because that seemed like something that could have possibly been taken down. Sorry, I'm checking my notifications. I got some things and I wanted to check them. Also, if you don't follow my Instagram, you might see on my story that I've been sharing one of my pieces for one of my classes. It's a minimalist piece. And I know like the general public has some very negative feelings about minimalism in general, but the thing about minimalism is that it's less about like the amount of work you can see in the final product, but rather like the process and the thoughts and all that stuff. Like, if you see a minimalist piece, the first question you should ask is, I wonder what the process was behind this. What did the artist do to make this? Because, like, how my stories go is, it says, if you ever think that minimalist art is lazy, here's a sneak peek at a minimalist piece I'm making. This is 2 hours worth of taping and I'm not even done. And it wasn't very much tape, and it took me 2 hours just to make, like, some of the proper, like, taping pieces to form the stencil that I was making. And then it follows up, minimalist art tends to be more about the process than the actual finished product. Way different from minimalist furniture. Also, my hand hurts! My hand was hurting really bad. And then the next story says, this piece is actually based on one I did last year, but the process for this one is totally different. I don't have a pic of it, but I'll share when I get home, if I remember, LOL. I did not remember, but I remembered this morning. But then I followed up with, speaking of the one it's based on, I made the same exact mistake. I accidentally splattered graphite on the paper outside of where it needed to be. And I was like, ugh, damn it. Then my next story is the piece that the previous one is based off of, and I said I forgot to share this reference yesterday, but here it is. It's Posca on I don't know what paper this is. But actually I received multiple requests from my classmates to turn this into a print. I think it would be a cool idea, but I don't know how to scan something this big. And this is a paper that's like 23 by something inches. I don't remember the actual measurement. And then, yeah, that's it. Pretty much it. Yeah. I was thinking about possibly doing some contemporary works on stream as well, but I don't think that would be particularly well received. And besides, it would take a while because minimalism just takes forever. I've made some minimalist works. I tend to experiment a lot with my works, and I've even had my professor call some of my pieces more avant-garde. Which is really, really interesting because it's such a finicky term. And for the standard person, you usually only hear that with fashion, but the term avant-garde is very vague in art stuff. Its actual proper translation is front-garde, and it's actually a military term. But it essentially just means like something experimental. For the most part. And it just like, if something is avant-garde, that depends on like the time it was made, the subject matter, it depends on other things currently going on. And I don't even remember which piece it was I made that was considered avant-garde. I think it was the teeny tiny string of things I made. But I tend to be extremely experimental with my contemporary work anyway, so I might be considered an avant-garde artist in general. And my current series about the sensitive topic that I will not disclose, this series could also possibly be considered avant-garde. I don't know. Well, I just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see for critique day to see opinions and see reception. Because I don't know if it would be avant-garde or not, but it would be cool if it was. I don't know. I just like making things, seeing how people react, seeing how it makes people feel. I like getting people really involved in my work, whether that be through reacting to the subject material or through actually physically interacting with the piece. That's one of the reasons why I'm making a video game, is because I want people to interact with my work. And I think it would be nice to finally have like a fully fledged story available. My first fully fledged story. I feel like a little RPG Maker game is like the easiest way to get a story out there. Excuse me, especially a short form story. Excuse me. I don't know, I've been a busy bee. I've been busy. Bug. Yeah, the wings, that's a work in progress for sure. I think the main body is good the way it is, but I think the wings need to be updated. You know, you can see all my thought processes. I love how messy this is. A lot of my other sketches haven't been as vavoom, you know. I don't know. I'm running out of words. But I think it's nice. Alright. I think I'm done. Let me save this. Bug. Now that's better. I like this. a lot. And I'll definitely experiment with it a lot more following up. Bug! We need more bugs in VTubing anyway. Different kinds of bugs, all sorts of bugs. I believe there's some moth VTubers out there as well. There's like moths. Butterflies probably. I'm sure there's a butterfly or two out there. I don't know. I've been wanting to just look around, peruse the VTubing community a bit more, get more involved in my own thing. The thing that I am based off of. Because, like, honestly, when I first started streaming, I didn't know shit about VTubing. I didn't really know anything about it, but I've gotten more familiar with it as time has progressed. I've gotten more involved in, like, VTuber news and, like, the different things VTubers do. Seeing what all they do. Because originally, I just got into VTubing because I wanted to share my art. And I wanted to use VTubing as like a medium for that, but I kind of sort of forgot that a lot of VTubers are just characters. So that's something that's been in the works since I started, is developing my own VTuber as a character instead of as me. But also they are, in a way, also me. Like, visually they're different, but at their core they are me, because I've dealt with issues in the past where I've made like a persona, and then like I've changed but they haven't, and that's caused problems for my own self-image. And I just don't want that to happen again. So keep in mind that my VTuber is intended to change with time. And it will change with me, not against me. And that will always be the case. At their core, they are mostly me, but partially not me. Like, visually, conceptually, there is always going to be something different. But they are heavily based on me. And that's a very important thing to remember. So, like, sometimes they're more me and sometimes they're less me. It just depends. Like, sometimes I'll refer to my VTuber in the third person, sometimes I'll refer to them in the first person. Like, right now I've been referring to my VTuber in the third person, but you'll sometimes hear me refer to myself in the first person. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Some lore! Lore! Nice, it's fun, it's great. But I think we're all set for today. Been nice. I had a good time today. And I hope it was enjoyable for everybody else as well. It was nice. We had to look at some more SAMIEL history. See how far we've come. See where we're going, where we're heading. Talking about the future. See what we can do. What we could possibly do. And what we can prepare for. All that good stuff. See how things are gonna go. See what directions we need to take our things. Because as I approach graduation at the end of this year in December, I need to start thinking more about my career and how to engage with people and audiences. And see what I can do with my things. My skills and the things I've made and all that good stuff. I think it'll be nice. I think we are heading in a very good direction, and it's nice seeing things manifest in real time. It's nice seeing my dreams come true. As while VTubing wasn't even a thing, like the concept of virtual YouTubers was never even like a thing whenever I first started dreaming of my future. This is very much related to some of my dreams from whenever I was a kid and a young teen, because it's content creation, and I like content creation. I like streaming, and I like making things for people. I like these things a lot, and it's nice. And I can't wait to see where this path takes me. If it takes me further into the internet or if it leads into real life. Either way, I just hope it all goes really well, and I hope it turns out good for all of us. I think it'll be nice. Well, anyway, thank you so much for visiting. I hope you have a great day, and as always, farewell.